Yes, this is one of the best products that I always use, and I'll be explaining it to you and how to use it in this video. And according to the style that we are doing, we need to be as gentle as possible when we are holding this puff. Like we might say that holding a puff is just something simple, but when it comes to these spring twists, there are some things that you need to know before holding it, and all these I have to be explaining it to you when we are in the video together. And now about the product that I use the Gina. Those of us who know Gina, this is the Gina collection, the spring twist. This is what I use, and it is in all colors. Yes, so those of us who have been asking me, that is what I've been using. So let's get started.
Nobody do it like Maurice. Yeah. Nobody do it like Maurice. Yeah. The crochet master. Nobody do it like Maurice. Yeah. Oh no 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 no. Nobody do it like Maurice. The crochet master. Crochet master. He got the touch of a crochet master. Yeah. No no. Maurice got the touch of a crochet master. No, no, no. He got the touch of a crochet master.
Maurice, the crochet master.
All right, yes, you're most welcome. My name is Maurice, the crochet master, and I would like to welcome everyone who is watching me wherever you are. We really love you. Thank you so much for the love and support you have showed me. Yes, and I would like to welcome all the return subscribers. Yes, you're the most welcome. Please, let's do this together. And I always tell you, I do it my way. Yes, I do it my way. This is the channel that you're going to find like most of different hairstyles, because I believe in creativity, and that's why I like doing it my way. So if you can do it your way, please come and join me so that we can do this together. So we are going to be doing something that is very interesting to those ones who have been following me. Like I love doing something that is very simple, protective, and easy to maintain. So we're going to be seeing on how to do the fringe, a spring, like the fringe. And this hairstyle is mainly it will be good for these people who are always on a rush hour. Just wake up, you have to go. Wake up and go. No need for the mirror to style or to do something. No way. You just wake up and go. Maybe if you like to spray it, maybe only that, and then you're good to go. So we're going to be doing a fringe. And now when it comes to a fringe, this is very important, and you need to note it. When you're doing anything that is going to hold a puff, and you are doing these cornrows, the cornrows are the ones that are going to give you the perfect crochet, the perfect look on how your finishing is going to look. So it means if the cornrows are somehow crooked, or even if they're not well shaped, like they're not really well shaped in that pathway, trust me, even your crochet are not going to look good. So you need to know that the cornrows that you're doing are supposed to be a perfect, like they're supposed to be in that puff format, so that it can come out that nicely, because those are simple mistakes that we always do. Like when you know how to do a crochet, that means, and you know how to do a cornrow, that means you can just do it anyhow, and you start crocheting. But there's some things that you need to consider mostly when you're doing something like this. So this is a puff. It's going to be a puff cornrows, because we need to make a fringe. So if we're making a fringe, it means our spring twists are going to be held in a pathway. So if it's the pathway, the most thing you need to consider is making the cornrows are very neat, and when they're all going puff, and this is how it is done. And then number two, I always try to tell you this, that please, when you're doing these cornrows, you need to maintain the inside knotless way. Yes, if you need the course of how to do this inside knotless cornrows, you can still find the link in my description. It is going to take you straight to the course so that you can learn how to do the inside knotless cornrows. So this is how it is. And you can see when we're trying to do the cornrows, they're all supposed to be facing this that way, like they're all supposed to be facing above. So it means any mistake that you do when it comes to these knotless is also going to it is going to kill your work after. You understand? So it needs, that's why you need to make sure that it is perfect. The cornrows are very perfect, like they are looking in that direction, in that perfect, so that your hairstyle can also become very professional and looking nice. So when we're done with our cornrows, you can see they're all looking up very perfect. They're all looking up, so it means our cornrows are going to be very nice. So now let's first talk about the oil that we always use. I always see guys asking me the things that I always use. So we're going to apply our MLD hair. This is how it is. This is for Levara products, and it is very nice. Trust me. If you want to, you can see the link is in my description. And that product is good for the itching scalps. Yes, it's good for itching scalp, the dandruff, and even the broken hairline. You know why? Because it contains the hair butter, the hair butter that will strengthen your hair. You understand? And when you talk about strengthening of the hair, that it should be from the root. You understand? Then it boosts the hair growth, and then after, when it is thickening it. You understand? At the same time, so this thing, it has like all these boosting the hair, and then strengthening the hair also, thickening it. So it is very nice. So if you want it, please, you can go and follow those links in my description to go and buy them yourself. And I would like to tell you guys, it is always good to buy the kits, because the kits are very good. When you buy the kit, that means you're using that one product. That means you're going to use the shampoo, the conditioner, and this oil, and plus other sprays. So for the good observation, like for your hair, you understand, you can always observe your hair with that one product. So if there is any mistake that can happen to your hair, you will know that maybe it will be it is coming from that product. You understand? But it's no good like to be mixing the products, this one for your hair. So that's why I would advise you guys to get the kit for the Levara products, so that you can enjoy your natural hair. So now let's continue with that, since we're trying to do our fringe. And the material, I had already showed you the material, the Gina collection, and this is the spring twist. So I cut it into 2 pieces, and then we start twisting. And now here, when you're twisting, the Gina, it has the spring twist, it has those curls, so you have to twist following the curls. You don't need you don't need to harden it. You just be as soft as possible as you're doing it. So this is how we can do the twisting. And then crocheting, when we're trying to crochet, we have to make sure that we pack it. You understand? Because we know that one day this person is going to maybe we might love to leave it free. You understand? Like at one point you might want to leave the hair free. So it needs, if it is packed at the beginning, that means you can always do different hairstyles from it. But remember one thing: whenever we cut the fringe, it is also another issue. So it means when you want to leave it down, then you have to be knowing how to style your hair so that you can get another style from it, you understand. But now it will always look good when it is in that position, when it is puff held well, and then you can make the fringe to come out very nicely. That's why I would advise them to be packed very well. And the packing also help, like those ones with those other people with small heads, so you need to really pack it so that they can gain that they can have that volume with the hair, and even your head to look that smart. So you can see how the twisting goes. It is just as simple as the way it is. You just have to be sure to make sure that is that soft twisting. Yes, because if it's not soft twisting, the spring twists are not going to be they won't be that straight, you understand. Sometimes they be crooked, like they make themselves curly, you understand. So that's how you need to be as soft as possible. You see how we're trying to twist just this way. And when you have packed, you understand, yes, make sure that you pack it very well. And then there's the another issue that we need to focus here is when we are holding puff. Yes, so now let's get it on with our the way we can hold the puff. Okay, yes, so now let's hold a puff. When we are holding a puff, there's something that we need to be careful with. I told you, like, most of you guys know that when you're holding a puff, it's just as easy as like that easy, but trust me, it's not that easy. Yes, like remember, this is a spring twist, and now it's like a spring. So it means if you try to overstretch it, sometimes it becomes straight, and when it becomes straight, it's going to put some tension, you understand, on the cornrows, and which is not good. So you just have to be as soft as possible so that you can achieve this. So that's why I would advise that when you're trying to put it there, please don't overstretch it, you understand, because now remember we had cut it into 2 pieces. So if you have to make sure that you twist it when like you don't make it that short, so that when you're holding a puff, it is not overstretched, because when it's overstretched, it's going to put tension on the cornrows, you understand. So that's how I would advise on that. And please try to be as gentle as possible, because that's why I was saying that you just can't come from them, you just hold a puff. Don't think it's that easy. No, you just have to follow all these procedures so that you can achieve this puff. So when we're done with that, as I'm going to cut, one thing about the fringe, the fringe that is always above the eyebrows, and that is below the eyebrows, just on the eyebrows, and that one's above the eyebrows, but you have to be very careful. So that's why I would advise cut accordingly as in how you're seeing the face in the mirror. And this is a dog face, of course. She will always look good whether it's on above the eyebrows or still on the eyebrows, you understand. My name is Maurice, the crochet master, and this is how my work was. I love you so much. May God bless you all. See you in the next video.
Maurice, the crochet master, did a Mac on you. Yeah, yeah. The nigga did you so right. Your makeup so nice.